Hey, what's up guys, I'm Vincent. Welcome back to Foosball Academy. So, if you are completely new to this game or just started play foosball for a few months, this is the video for you. If you are a professional player already, I'm pretty sure you will get some insight from this video as well. Today, I'm going to share 3 tips to win more games when you are playing against a better player or a professional player. Alright, here we go. If you are a goalie or a defensive player, you are not going to agree with what I'm going to say. And I understand that defense plays a huge part in foosball, but my first tip to you is don't focus on defense. Let me explain. Imagine if you are facing someone that could shoot and pass well, why would you try to stop his shots or passes? There is something called energy economics in foosball. So all of us starts with 100% of energy. It is hard for us to focus on every rot and have a well-planned strategy for each part of your game. And there's a trade-off in here. You could choose to spend your energy in shooting, passing, and defense. For example, you could be an aggressive player, 40% in shooting, 40% in passing, and 20% in defense. Or you could be a balanced player, 33% in shooting, 33% in passing, and 33% in defense. Or a defensive player, 20% in shooting, 20% in passing, and 60% in defense. These are just some examples which I could explain more in my future videos, but the question in here is, why are you spending 60% of your energy on defense trying to block someone that is very good at shooting and passing? You are not using your energy well. In other words, you are only using 40% of your energy on offense, which your opponent probably will not care at all. Chances are you are slowly losing your game. Of course, if you consider yourself a great defensive player, you could still use the defense approach to win the game. However, this is going to be a long game and it is not a wise move in terms of energy conservation. So that's why don't focus your energy on the defense, but focus your energy on the offensive part of the game. Simply remember these 3 actionable tips would be more than enough. First, do not stand still. Second, don't panic. Third, defense with random movement and do not fall into pattern. So, the second tip to win more game is to take your time. Remember, you have 15 seconds on the 3 bar, 10 seconds on the 5 bar, and 15 seconds on the goalie rods. So, why don't you spend more time on each rod instead of smashing the ball all the time? If you are smashing all the time, you are losing your possession and you are giving away free shots or free passes to your opponent. If you are completely new to this game, I know it is difficult to control the ball, but you could do it slow. As long as you could pass the ball between the men, that's a great move already. And that's bring up to my next tip as well. So, most of the decent players have a system in their game. You know they are going to do the snake shot or brush pass. You know they have a game plan behind. However, if you are a beginner or have been playing for a month already and haven't developed a system in your game yet, so what's the point to put your system up against the system of a professional player? Eventually, you are going to lose the game. And my third tip for you is to have no system in your game. Let me explain. If you want to defeat your opponent, you do not want to play the game. You want to beat the game. Forget all the shots and passes that you were practicing in your free time. Now, you want to be creative and break down everything to the most simplest form. First, the straight. Second, the hack. Third, the spray. Fourth, the chip. Now, apply these 4 options into your 2-bar, 5-bar, and 3-bar. And don't forget my second tip, take your time and passes the ball between the men. When you have the ball on your 2-bar, it is furthest away from your opponent's goal, so it is difficult to get a score from this distance and you want to spend 100% of your time to clear the ball. In other words, the sprays and chips will do the work. When you have the ball on your 5-bar, you want to spend 50% of your time on clearing the ball and the remaining 50% of your time on shooting. So, vary the straight, hacks, sprays, and chips from time to time. And it is going to be the same for the 3-bar. Remember, the 4 simplest form of your options, and you do not want to fall into any system. No system as the system. Thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you again next time.